Seven Wonders project came about when I was invited in a national competition to come home again to Houston and present something for the 150th anniversary of the founding of the state of Texas and the city of Houston. The desire was to have 7 monumental structures that convey heroic ideas of manufacturing, technology, agriculture, the things they said that the founding fathers had created that made this city great. Seven Wonders is actually an exercise in how I as an artist could be invited to do a project so I can only use all my energy to create a platform for the voice of others. Because I felt something democratic would be ideal.
The park's construction was happening a number of years after the actual Sesquicentennial, and a lot of people thought this was a public relations problem. And I think Mel's genius was involving children born in the year of the Sesquicentennial and taking what was going to be a challenge and turning it into an opportunity to get their visions for the city.
Well, I went back to when I was most engaged as a child. And I remember the Houston Fat Livestock Show and Rodeo, and they had an art exhibition. When you're talented and you're young, but you're also isolated in Cashmere Gardens, you might not know there's a whole city around you. But that really opened my eyes to a world of talent all over the place. So I used that kind of format to take those ideas and gave those concepts to the Houston Independent School District to wage a competition for them to illustrate those notions. My role was to articulate or do the technical and formal aspects to realize that.
Children, in their unedited enthusiasm for the themes, came out with these really honest expressions. And the idea of invention and technology was one of the themes. And the student proposed an invention for the future that was a butt warmer. And we had a lot of discussion about where could this butt warmer have come from, and it's in there, it's in one of the towers.
It was a really tough design problem for the park as a whole, to try to come up with a way to make it feel comfortable to be between a bio down in a deep ditch and a huge brown brick wall 110 feet up in the air. So they play this overall role and kind of bridging that gap between the very natural environment and that very man-made environment. They also draw the skyline into the park. If you go to the hill where George Bush's statue is now and look back, you'll notice the cadence of the skyline is drawn into the park via those 7 towers. I think they are an incredible element for Houston. There's very few cities that have works of art at that scale.
The most important aspect of the Seven Wonders is confirmation that I, as an artist, am not alone. That here's a project that I was able to achieve because I had 1,050 other individuals helping on it.